Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's close to my heart, letting go. Life, you see, is a collection of moments, some exhilarating, some challenging. But what truly shapes our experience is our ability to navigate these moments with grace and wisdom. We've all clung to things we can't control, past regrets, future worries, other people's opinions. But holding on only amplifies our suffering. Real freedom, true peace, comes from learning to let go. Throughout this journey, we'll explore 15 powerful thoughts, each a guiding light on this path to liberation. These words, my friends, are not just words. They are invitations to step into a life of greater ease, joy, and fulfillment. So open your hearts, quiet your minds, and let us embark on this transformative journey together. Just think about the simple truth of those words. Isn't it true that we often exhaust ourselves trying to control the uncontrollable? We fret over the weather, the opinions of others, even the inevitable passage of time. But the truth is, dear friends, we only have power over ourselves, our thoughts, our actions, our reactions. This realization, while perhaps daunting at first, is actually incredibly liberating. When we accept what is beyond our control, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. We can then focus our energy on what truly matters, cultivating our inner strength, nurturing our relationships, and finding joy in the present moment. Remember, acceptance isn't about giving up. It's about showing up for life with an open heart, ready to embrace whatever comes our way. Oh, how often do we grip tightly to the illusion of control, our knuckles turning white as we try to force outcomes to dictate circumstances. But life, my dear ones, has a funny way of reminding us that we are not the ultimate directors of this grand play. Unexpected detours arise, plans crumble, and people disappoint. It's in these moments when the rug is pulled out from under us that we must remember. True peace resides in surrender. Letting go doesn't mean we become passive observers in our own lives. It simply means we release the need to micromanage every detail. We loosen our grip, soften our gaze, and allow ourselves to flow with the natural rhythm of life. And in that surrender, in that release, we discover a profound sense of freedom and ease. Isn't that the truth? Life throws curveballs. It's messy, unexpected, sometimes downright unfair. People disappoint us, plans fall apart, and bad things happen to good people. It's easy to feel helpless, like we're just leaves caught in a hurricane. But here's the thing, my friends, we always have a choice. We can't control the wind, but we can adjust our sails. We can choose how we react, how we perceive, how we let these external forces shape us. This is where our true power lies. Not in trying to control the uncontrollable, but in mastering our inner landscape. It's in choosing resilience over despair, hope over fear, and love over anger. That's our superpower, the one no one can take away from us. The power to choose our response, our attitude, our perspective. That, my friends, is true freedom. Stress, we all know it well. That gnawing worry, the constant pressure, the feeling of being overwhelmed. It's like a weight on our shoulders, dragging us down. But William James, a wise soul, reminds us that we have a secret weapon against this insidious enemy, our minds. We are not our thoughts, we are the thinkers of our thoughts. We have the power to choose which thoughts we entertain, which ones we let take root and grow. Just like we weed a garden, pulling out unwanted plants, we can do the same with our thoughts. When negative thoughts come knocking, we can choose not to answer the door. We can replace them with thoughts of gratitude, of hope, of love. It's a practice, a daily commitment to cultivating a peaceful inner garden. Remember, you are the gardener of your mind. Plant seeds of positivity, water them with self-compassion, and watch your inner landscape flourish. Inner peace, that elusive state of tranquility we all yearn for. We often search for it in external circumstances, in material possessions, in the validation of others. But the truth is, my friends, inner peace is an inside job. It all begins with a choice. A choice to reclaim our emotional sovereignty, to no longer hand over the reins of our happiness to others or to external events. It's about recognizing that while we can't control what life throws our way, we can control how we respond to it. We can choose to meet challenges with grace, disappointments with understanding, and setbacks with renewed determination. This doesn't mean we become emotionless beings. It's about feeling our emotions fully without letting them control us. It's about finding that quiet center within, a place of stillness and strength that no external force can touch. This, my dear friends, is the gospel truth. It's a gentle reminder that we may not always have control over the cards we're dealt in life, but we always, always have control over how we play our hand. Think about it. Do we allow ourselves to be swept away by the current, to be defined by the challenges that come our way? Or do we dig deep, find our inner strength, and rise above? Narrator. Life throws curveballs. We face unexpected detours, heartbreaks, and disappointments. It's a part of the journey, the ebb and flow of life itself. But what truly defines us, what shapes our experience, is not what happens, but how we choose to respond. Do we react with fear and anger, or do we choose compassion, resilience, and grace? That, my friends, is where our true power lies, in our ability to choose our response, to find the lesson, the growth, the opportunity in every experience. Letting go. It's one of the hardest things we ever have to do, isn't it? Especially when it comes to the people we love. We want to fix things, make things right, control the situation to ease their pain, or protect them from hurt. But here's the truth, and it's a tough one. We can't control other people. We can't control their choices, their actions, or their destinies. Trying to do so only leads to frustration, resentment, and ultimately, more pain. Letting go is about recognizing that the only person we truly have any control over is ourselves. We can control our own thoughts, our own actions, our own responses. We can choose to let go of the need to control others and instead focus on being the best versions of ourselves. And that, my loves, is a powerful act of love in itself. Our minds are curious things, aren't they? They're constantly buzzing with thoughts, worries, to-do lists, and what-ifs. It's like a never-ending chatter that can sometimes feel overwhelming, even debilitating. We might think we are our thoughts, that we're powerless to stop the constant stream of mental activity. But that's not true. We are not our thoughts. We are the observers of our thoughts. This reminds us that we have a choice. We don't have to be at the mercy of our thoughts. We can learn to observe them without judgment, to acknowledge them without letting them control us. Just like watching clouds drift by in the sky, we can observe our thoughts without getting swept away by them. We can choose which thoughts to engage with, which ones to nurture, and which ones to simply let pass by. Isn't that the journey, though? Surrendering to what is, right here and now. Not dwelling in the past, in the what-ifs and the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Because the truth is, we can't change what was. We can only learn from it, grow from it, and allow it to shape us into the people we are today. And then there's faith, that beautiful, unwavering belief in what will be. It's the whisper in your heart that says, something good is coming, even if I can't see it yet. It's the strength to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. You see, faith doesn't require all the answers. It simply asks us to trust. To trust in ourselves, in the universe, in something bigger than ourselves. To believe that even in the midst of challenges, there is a plan, a purpose, a reason. So as you navigate the ups and downs of life, remember this. Surrender to the present moment, release the grip of the past, and step into the future with an open heart and unwavering faith. In the midst of life's chaos, it's so easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of thoughts, worries, and to-do lists. We forget to pause, to breathe, to simply be present in the moment. But that's where the magic lies, you know? In the stillness, in the quiet spaces between the breaths. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing the need to control every aspect of our lives. It's about surrendering to the flow, trusting that we're exactly where we're supposed to be in this very moment. And if you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, take a deep breath. Close your eyes and remind yourself that this moment, right here, right now, is all we truly have. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but the present is a gift. That's why it's called the present. So breathe, let go, and savor this moment. Embrace the beauty of now, and watch as life unfolds in perfect timing. It's like a lightning bolt of wisdom, isn't it? It reminds us that we are not merely victims of circumstance. We have the power to choose how we perceive the world around us, how we react to the events that unfold in our lives. Think about it. How often have you allowed external circumstances to dictate your emotions, to steal your joy? A traffic jam, a rude comment, a setback at work. These things only have the power to distress us if we give them that power. But here's the liberating truth. We have the power to revoke that permission at any moment. We can choose to see challenges as opportunities for growth, setbacks as stepping stones on the path to success. We can choose to focus on the positive, to find the silver lining in every cloud. This is not about denying the reality of difficult situations. It's about recognizing that we have a choice in how we respond to them. We can choose to be defined by our circumstances, or we can choose to rise above them. The power is within us. Have you ever tried to grab hold of the wind? It's impossible, isn't it? The wind is a force of nature, just like the future. We can't control it, no matter how hard we try. So often we spend our precious energy worrying about what tomorrow may bring, trying to plan for every eventuality. We think if we just hold on tight enough, if we just worry hard enough, we can somehow control the outcome. But the truth is, the future is as elusive as the wind. But here's the good news. Just because we can't control the wind doesn't mean we can't enjoy it. We can feel it on our skin, watch it dance through the trees, let it carry away our worries like dandelion seeds. In the same way, we can choose to embrace the unknown of the future, to find joy in the present moment, and trust that whatever comes our way, we have the strength and resilience to face it. So, let's stop trying to grab hold of the wind and instead open our arms to the breeze. Let's release the need to control and find peace in the freedom of letting go. Letting go. It's a simple phrase, but oh, the weight it carries. Letting go of a relationship that no longer serves us. Letting go of a dream that's run its course. Letting go of the pain of the past. It takes courage, doesn't it? To open our hands, to loosen our grip, to surrender to what is. But here's the beautiful paradox. In letting go, we find freedom. Freedom from the burden of carrying what we were never meant to hold. Freedom to embrace the unexpected detours life throws our way. Freedom to rediscover ourselves, stronger and more resilient than before. Think about a time you finally let go of something you'd been clinging to. Didn't you feel a weight lift from your shoulders? Didn't you feel a sense of peace wash over you? That, my friends, is the power of letting go. It's in those moments of surrender, when we find the courage to release what we can't control, that we open ourselves up to true joy. The joy of acceptance, the joy of liberation, the joy of knowing that we are not defined by our circumstances, but by our ability to rise above them. Have you ever felt like you were caught in a whirlwind, just battered and tossed by forces beyond your control? Life throws storms our way, unexpected challenges that leave us feeling overwhelmed and powerless. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos, to try and wrestle the wind and silence the thunder. But as Timber Hawkeye so wisely reminds us, we can't calm the storm by fighting it. We can't force peace into situations that are inherently turbulent. What we can do, what is within our power, is to find that still point within ourselves. It's about finding the eye of the storm. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and connect with that place of peace that resides within you. The storm may rage around you, but you can choose to meet it with a calm and centered spirit. This, my friends, is where true strength lies. Change, my friends, is inevitable. It's a constant in life, like the rising and setting of the sun. We can resist it, fight it, and try to hold on to the familiar, but that only creates more struggle. It's like trying to swim against a powerful current. It will exhaust you and leave you feeling defeated. Alan Watts, that wise philosopher, offers a beautiful perspective. He says we need to plunge into change, move with it, and join the dance. Imagine for a moment surrendering to the rhythm of life, allowing it to lead you on a journey of growth and transformation. Change can be scary, I know that firsthand, but it can also be exhilarating. an opportunity to shed old patterns and embrace new possibilities. So I encourage you to open your heart to change, to move with it gracefully, and discover the beauty that lies in the unknown. As we bring this journey of letting go to a close, remember this: you are not defined by the storms you face, but by the courage and resilience you find within to weather them. You have the power to choose your response, to find peace amidst chaos, and to embrace the dance of change. Remember these words, take them to heart, and let them guide you on your journey. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.